Hi guys. Interesting angle, interesting lighting. I want to name, my shirt says original on it, which is interesting, but yeah, I don't know why I pointed that out. I don't have cards. This is a purely channeled message. I'm going to trust that it's going where it needs to go. You might hear the geese in the background. The morning dove, just like nature sounds in general. Obviously I'm outside, but like this sort of softening into observing. Just heard a frog. Sunsets are significant. Eagles. But anyways, I'm going to introduce myself before I get too deep because I'm feeling it come on. I'm Izzy. I go by 8th House Mercury here, and on my other account I go by Astrology. I do evolutionary astrology over there, and if this resonates with you, this message, the best way you can support me is subscribing to my newsletter. It's totally free. It's a little astrology guide point for the week ahead. Now, there's a lot of grief. Like, it just feels like the ending of a reality that just grief needs to move through. Like, this is not going to be your life anymore. Some pattern. It feels unique, but like, it's heavy. Like, the imagery of like carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, that shifting, like lightening the load by putting yourself first for once and actually like listening to your inner knowing. Like, it feels palpable. Like, you did something in the last like 24 to 72 hours that just changed your trajectory. And whether it was cutting something out, quitting a job, signing some papers, like something changed. And it might be so subtle, but the like ripple effect of it is massive. And now the wind is picking up. Winds of change, things changing. And there's this song coming to mind, and it's only for a few of you. I don't want to get too deep into this being about love, but the song by like Hannah Montana, what's it called? It's like the If We Were a Movie. I pulled it up. Is that what it's called? Yeah, If We Were a Movie. And it goes, if we were a movie, you'd be the right guy, and I'd be the best friend you'd fall in love with. In the end, we'd be laughing, watching the sunset fade to black, show the names, play that happy song. So there's kind of like, and I feel like just the energy of that, it's like you've been pretending or playing a part in your life that you're finally releasing. Oh, and we have a cute little jumping spider that just kind of crawled out. Oh my gosh, he's so cute. I love jumping spiders. They're so freaking cute. I think he lives on my little table I have set up here. Anyways, the strings of fate are changing because you've sat with this sort of narrative or story about yourself that's just not fucking authentic anymore. Like, and I feel it's a bit delusional, if I'm being honest. Like, there's sort of like, you're bringing practicality back into your space because you know whimsical, you know magic, you know manifestation, and that has worked. But it's one of those things where you've got to balance it out. It's almost like you've kind of gotten too reliant on that sort of more mystical energy. And now it's like the 3D of life, the balance, right? You've kind of gone up in the 5D, you're there. And now it's like, oh, you've got to raise that up. And that's kind of like the growth. It's like, you've got to have like practical things show up for you and like let things show up for you physically instead of it just being this sort of fantasy that you kind of get off on. Oh my God, he is so cute. Oh, I want him. Sorry. Oh, he's looking at me. Hi. Hi. Have you seen the videos of them waving? Sorry, I'm going off on a freaking tangent here. I want to show him. Hold on. Look at him. He's so cute. Oh. He says don't. He's camera shy. Sorry to those who have arachnophobia. My bad. But he was cute. He wasn't scary. And that's the thing. I almost feel like this sort of idea of actually, oh my God, this is the true fear, guys. Now we're getting to the juice of it as I'm rambling to you guys. Thank you for hanging out. For those of you who are hanging out, you know this is for you if you're still here. It's more exciting to be in the fantasy of the thing than it is to actually have it come in, because the fact that if the thing that you've been fantasizing about truly comes in, you would shit bricks. And it is coming in. And it's like, but that's why Spirit's like wanting practical like proof of things coming in, like money coming in, or like an actual invitation to go on a date, or like go do things, or, and it's not this like, oh my gosh, I can't wait until I move into my house, and you haven't even looked for houses yet. You've got to start taking the tangible steps and like moving it forward, okay? There's a need to appreciate the movement of things, right? And to let yourself grieve these like past dreams, right? It's almost like this is the part where you're letting go of what something looks like for you in your life, and it's about to come in better than you could have imagined. And that's why Spirit is having you let go of this past thing you've been clinging to, because it's only been existing up here. It's only been up here. And so Spirit's like, let that go. So it creates more space for it to take up a ton of room in your reality, like a ton of room, like physically showing up, whether it's the home, the job, the person, the animal, the dream of having a bakery. I don't know, Spirit's throwing some stuff in there, but if you're always living up here in Fantasyland, hi, I'm a chronic Fantasyland person, I'm gonna say it. You're blocking your blessings because you're just holding it. That's why manifestation talks about like you imagine it, you feel it in your body, you release it. And I heard like the bigger the manifestation, the bigger, like the more juice or energy Spirit needs to like work behind the scenes to create it. And it's been a long time, let's be honest. Like you've had some bigger things that you've been desiring, and it's been a while. They just showed me a pie. Like, oh, that metaphor. I heard somebody talk about this a while ago, where it's like, you did all the work, you put the ingredients together, you made the pie, you put it in the oven, it's not ready yet. You have to like set the timer and walk away and trust that the oven's doing its job. That's Spirit. That's the metaphor. And it's like, and it's funny, it's making me think about July, right? Pies are a big thing, or even Thanksgiving. So maybe that's more of a timeline hint. It was a cherry pie, so that's making me think more July time. Interesting. That was such a like random thing. Anything else, Spirit, that I can add here before I let this person go? Oh, me saying that. You have somebody you need to let go. It's gonna feel so much better, and that might be a part of the grief, but there is grief that needs to move through like you, and it might not make sense right now what you're grieving, but your body knows. So it's having you move through the emotions, so when the good stuff comes in, you can actually celebrate it instead of not being able to celebrate the thing because you're grieving the life that you're letting go of. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. I love you guys so much. Tell me how this is landing. How are you in general? Ready for Mars and Aries? And little invite for you guys, come join my Discord server. If you're not a part of the space yet, if you don't know how to use Discord, no excuses. I have a tutorial when you join my space. It walks you through how to use my space. And additionally, my readings are open. If you've never had a natal chart reading,